Hi friends, my name is Maylin and welcome back to my channel. I am a flutist, teacher, and performer located in the city of Toronto, Canada, and this is my series where we learn how to play the flute from scratch. So thank you again for joining me here today. If you noticed, I am a little bit red. I took a walk today. It was so beautiful and I didn't realize how strong the sun was. So make sure you wear your sunscreen, everyone. Anyway, in this video, today we'll be talking about key signatures, so what it is and why it's relevant. We'll also be learning about B flat and also about pickup bars. So if you're interested, just keep on watching and we'll get right into it. Thank you so much. Alright, so we'll be starting page 20 here with the German dance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up right over here, and I'm going to read the little excerpt that Mr. Y has written right here, right above the German dance. So this piece starts with an incomplete bar. The note before the bar line is called an upbeat. Notice how it affects the breathing places. So when you take a look at German dance, what you can see is at the very first bar there, you see that there's only one beat. If you're not sure where the rest of that bar is, actually if you take a look right at the very end, you'll notice that there's only 3 beats. So if you add those two together, so the 3 plus the 1, you'll have the complete bar there. So what it does is it actually shifts over where the the first beat is. So instead of it being on 1, instead it's going to be actually on B4. And so that actually affects where you breathe, just like Mr. Y said. So if you take a look at the breath marks, it's actually in between the 3rd and the 4th beat of the 2nd complete bar, as well as the 4th complete bar there. And it also goes right to the end as well, with the 3rd bar to the end. So it's really cool the way that it kind of shifts the feeling of the piece. And essentially that's how it works. So what we'll do, also there's a little note at the end here. He says, the last bar in German dance is not complete, so the remainder of that bar is contained in the upbeat at the start of the piece. Exactly what I said earlier. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do our normal clap and count just like usual, and then what you could do is listen to me play it, and then you could try it yourself. So you'll see what a piece feels like when it actually starts on the 4th beat rather than on the 1st beat. Okay, so we're going to clap it. And also don't forget to read where the speed is indicated. So in this case it's allegro, which means quickly. So we're going to take it at a nice brisk pace, but not too fast. If you feel like this is too fast, what you can do, of course, is you can always slow it down, just like usual, with any piece actually, and then you can slowly speed it up as you get more comfortable with it. All right. So I'm going to count 1 complete full bar, and then we'll go and start on beat 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. So I'm going to play it for you now so you can get it in your ear, and then of course you could try it by yourself. So this time I'm only going to be counting in that first bar. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that is essentially what pickups are. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move right down the page onto the next thing, and that's going to be introducing B flat. So I'm going to put it up right here. So there's a little reminder here. So remember that all notes can be both raised, so then there's a sharp sign, restored back to the original note, a natural sign, and lowered. So the sign to lower a note is called a flat. So that's what a flat looks like. It kind of looks like a B that's been a little bit squished. So if you take a look right there, that's the fingering. So it's very similar to B. So if you already know B, it's going to be that first finger on your right hand plus the thumb on the back, and then also your pinky. And then what you're going to be doing, your pinky. And then what you're going to be doing is you're just going to be adding that first finger on your right hand. So just like that. So if you play B, so what you're doing is you're essentially bringing down B and you're making it flat. So it's down 1 semitone. Alright, so what you can do is now you can try the exercise here. That's in 4/4. So essentially all you're doing is going from different notes to B flat. So I'm not going to clap this one, but I will play it just so you can get it in your ear. So this is the first line there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you can do again is slow it down. You feel like you need it to be a little slower. You can also use this as a tone exercise. So you can make it really nice and really slow, just like what we did in the last video. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the third part of this video, and that's going to be talking about key signatures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the piece right here. So this is called Minuet, and this is on page 21, just to make sure you're following along. So in Minuet, what we're doing is we're actually playing all the B flats. So every single B is going to be flat. So we're going to do it just like we normally do with a clap and count, and then I'll play it for you. So we're going to take a look ahead. We have some eighth notes, and again, make sure that every beat is flat. If you need to, be sure to write it down on a piece of paper, just so that you're good at remembering all the B's are flat. Okay, so we're going to start with our counting. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And don't forget that this one is meant to be repeated, and also that it is at a moderate speed. Alright, so now I'm going to play it for you. And remember, when we're in 3/4, you're going to want to have that nice flow, that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I really like the one. That one's really nice and cute. And don't forget that there are some slurs, so make sure you play the slur over the first beat on the 1, 2, 3, 4th bar and the 5th, 6th, 7th bar. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to read the little excerpt that are in between the two pieces here. So in the last piece, there is a flat sign in front of every B. And in the next piece, there is a B flat at the front of the piece to save writing a flat before each B. So when sharps or flat appear at the beginning of a piece, it is called a key signature. So essentially what a key signature is the accidentals that the composer wants you to play for all of the notes in the entire piece. So in this case, we have B flat. So rather than writing out B flat every single time we see a B, what the composers do is they write that little accidental, so the B flat, at the beginning of the piece, so that we know every time we see a B that it should be flat. So it just makes it easier for us to read as we continue. So what you can do is play the piece above without the B flats. It sounds rather odd. So what you could do is you could try that by yourself and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Notice how the piece seems to want to return to F at the end. This key, when flat, is called F major. Later in the book, you will be playing in other keys. So we'll go into that a little bit later, but just for now, just know that we will be playing F major, and F major has one flat, and that flat is B. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting up the last piece here, the one that you mentioned. This is called March. So again, we'll take a look at the time signature. Time signature is common time, which, as a reminder, it is 4/4, which is 4 quarter notes per measure. Also, we have that key signature now. So we have the B flat, as you can see, right at the beginning, right in front of the time signature, speed indicator, and that is allegro. So again, quickly. So we're going to take a look ahead. And what's really nice is that Mr. Y has given us that first B flat there, and he's put a little brackets, the B is flat. So make sure that you write in B flat. And then we have just a few eighth notes, not anything too crazy. Alright, so we'll clap and count, and then I'll play it for you like usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and as usual, make sure you slow that down if you feel like it's too fast, and I'll play it for you so you can get it in your ear. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, so that's going to be the last thing for today. So thank you so much for joining me here. As usual, if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. Also, if you do have any issues practicing, or you just need something to help you motivate, or to help motivate you as you practice, feel free to check out my free practice guide, also linked in the description down below. Also, if you are looking for some lessons, I actually have another spot that's open, so you can check me out at www.naylandjenkins.com if you're interested. So thank you so much again, everyone, and happy fluting!